Hello, dear clients and friends of mine. Today is Sunday, June 14, 2020, and today we are talking about refuge and protection. My name is Alfonso Mejia Arias, and I am a member of the Law Society of Ontario, and I am also an immigration consultant. Canada offers protection and refuge to those people who feel their life is threatened in their countries of origin. If a person feels their life could be or may be at risk in their country of nationality, they can ask for the protection of Canada. What kind of fears? Well, fears to be mistreated, to be tortured, or being incarcerated, unduly of course, and maybe their lives could be at risk or potentially face a risk. If a person feels any of these conditions could apply, they may request for the protection of Canada, and they can do so in Canada or at the port of entry. Those port of entry are any of the points across the border with the US, and inside Canada could be at any of the immigration offices located in some of the major cities. Toronto has one in Etobicoke. Vancouver has its own. It's important for you to know that for people crossing the border, there are other circumstances that are applicable, such as the third country agreement with the US. Regarding eligibility, almost every person can apply for refuge and protection of Canada, but there are very few exceptions. One of those is criminality. If a person has criminal record, either in Canada or any other country, may not be eligible to apply for refuge. Also, if a person has made previous claims inside Canada and they were refused, they cannot file a new application for protection. Once a person has made a claim, such a person will be interviewed or will have a hearing with a judge, an immigration judge. This member of the IRB will determine if the person can be granted protection. If so, they will be protected persons. As a protected person, they can apply for permanent residence, and once all conditions are met, also can become citizens of Canada. Looking into the timeline, once a person has initiated a claim, it could take up to 2 or more years to be their case to be heard. This information is available on the website of the IRB. If you look into statistics and other topics, you will find that approximately they are considering 22 months as of today for a claim to be heard by an immigration judge. So what are you doing in this time? During this time, well, you can either study or work or both. You have to apply for a work permit or for a study permit if that is your intention. If an immigration judge determines that a person is not a protected person of Canada, such a person may appeal inside the IRB, which is the Refugee Appeal Division, in the division of appeals. In this division, may not be a hearing. The new judge will make their determination based in written submissions. If again is determined that a person is not in need of protection of Canada, such a person has another possibility of appeal, that this time at the federal level with the Federal Court of Canada. This is a process that will last another 6 months approximately. If more than 1 year has passed since the last determination, and the person is still in Canada, such a person will have the opportunity to file a new application, which is called PRA, Pre-Removal Risk Assessment. In this application, it would be taken into account the conditions of the country at the moment of filing this application. Remember that at this point, a claimant, has been in Canada for over 5-6 years. So probably will be given this opportunity to file a new application. It could be that the conditions of the country of origin are already different from those from the time this person filed for a claim. After all of these processes, Canada is so generous that still give opportunity to the people, and there are one more process that can be tried, and that's the humanitarian and compassionate reasons. If there are enough or sufficient humanitarian reasons, also this person or a family can be granted the permanent residence of Canada. We will talk about this topic in the future, but I want to say just briefly that if a person has been financially independent, has been working hard, has filed their taxes, have no criminal record, may be possible if can prove that he or she has enough establishment in Canada, may file this application and may have it approved. Well, thank you for watching. We will continue doing these videos. We will be talking about different topics in the future. We now one arose is humanitarian and compassionate, but we also will discuss work permits, study permits, visitor visa, etc. in the future. Meanwhile, keep safe. We still under the COVID-19 confinement. I hope you are safe at home. Keep it that way. Wear mask whenever you go out. Protect yourself and protect your family. My name is Alfonso Mejia Arias, and I am the head of AMA Immigration and Legal Services. Our phone number is 416-454-0699, and you can write me a line at alfonso@amalegal.ca. Please remember that we will answer all your questions, but you have to allow us between 24 to 48 hours so we can do that. Well, I'm looking forward to see you again.